I'm at the Courtyard Conrad at the Hilton down across the street from Johns Hopkins University Field. In 2011, I was shooting a documentary called Let Us Design, Get Shorty. Governor O'Malley approved it, all right? Y'all locked me up for doing this because the documentary was about the money y'all was making off of stop and frisk and zero tolerance. The money you was making off of the prison industry. Michelle Alexander wrote the book, The New Face of Old Jim Crow. I made the movie, and y'all got mad. Expand the ballot, expand the vote. That's Mr. Conway, and that's Embry and Boyce. Embry and Boyce know all about this, all right? The movie's about you and how you don't represent us. You use your positions in the Democratic Party to protect the machine of corruption. Yeah. Embry was the speaker at the Maryland Arts Day, all right? So like I said, I was making a movie, and y'all the star of the show. That's my mother, Corrine Davis. On February the 2nd, 2011, she died from cancer. February the 2nd, 2011, I blew the whistle on Scott Schellenberger, Greg Bernstein, Governor O'Malley, and the Democratic Party. So now I did it again, and I'm doing it through the legal lens. Those are mail receipts, all right? Mail receipts. That's Trina from Out for Justice. That's Delegate Sheila Roof. And that's a movie release from Dr. Karson's office, Dr. Karson's Institute. That's WEEA Radio, Dr. Karson's. That's why I left that toilet there, all right? A movie about your prison industry. A movie about activism in Baltimore. You feel me? That's Brandon Soderbergh, and that's Washington, D.C. That's Dr. K. We talking about 100 years of slavery. Right here, the great race debate. That's the letter to Governor Westmore, and it's all right here. Exoneration of the Supreme Court. That's letters for exoneration. That's the Supreme Court. That's Governor Westmore. That's Tom Perez. That's Steny Hoyer. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. And these is your elected officials. You feel me? These is your elected officials. Expand the ballot, expand the vote. We talking about public accommodations right there. The right to access the courts. That's Whistleblower, the movie. That's the Comptroller of Maryland. Y'all tried lynching me. Y'all tried lynching me, but I'm still alive. That's the 20th district. That's the 4th district. That's Martin Luther King's porch. Like I said, it's all right here. That's Kwesi Mfume. He asked for an investigation. And these is our elected officials. Like I said, the movie's about you and what you didn't do. How you don't defend us as black people. That's Kwesi Mfume. He asked for an investigation. That's the Department of Justice, Eric Barron. That's Judge Carrion, all right? Judge Carrion, yeah, Judge Carrion got that. That's Ivan Bates. So Ivan Bates, Judge Carrion, and the clerk of the court, Mr. Conway, y'all got all this information. And this is the evidence from the court. You feel me? From the court. From the court. That's court order for my property to be returned, and nobody returned my property. Michelle Alexander wrote the book, The New Face of Old Jim Crow. I made the movie. That's Spike Lee. That's Pastor Dante Hickman. Ask him about Charles Barkley when Charles Barkley came to town. That's the state's attorney, Waller, 2007. That's Mr. Murphy. You feel me? That's Mr. Murphy. And that's David Smith, Fox 45, 2007. Like I said, making a movie ain't against the law. These are our representatives. And this is 2026, Maryland Arts Day. Art and activism, the art of protest. Public accommodations, the right to access your courts. And this is where it started at in 2006, Get Shorty. So Embry, Boyce, y'all don't deserve to serve. Y'all participated in my illegal incarceration. Yeah, racism don't work without black cooperation. Remember that.